Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to do a quick haul from Superdrug. I ordered a couple of products online and did click and collect to go and get them from the store. When I went to collect them and I was waiting for them to bring my parcel to me, I obviously had to browse and picked up 5 other products. Starting with the products that I ordered online, and I wanted to pick up the Revolution concealer that seems to have taken the internet by storm as a dupe for Tarte's Shape Tape. I got it in the shade C2. Online it did look like the right match, but when it actually turns up it looks very, very pale. I know I do have quite pale skin, but I did worry that it wasn't the right tone. I have actually given it a try and it does seem to match my colour tone perfectly actually, so I did pick the correct colour. I haven't tried this once, but looking forward to giving it a good go to see if it's as good as everyone claims, because I keep going to buy the Tarte Shape Tape, but then I just can't justify the £22 or whatever it is price tag, so I keep changing my mind and not buying it. So if this lives up to its expectations, then I won't need to spend the £22, which will be great because I believe this was £4, if not £5. The next product that I ordered was another Makeup Revolution product, and this is their Duo Brow Definer, and I got this in the shade Medium Brown, and this comes with a spoolie at one end and then a chiselled pen at the other end. I have also tried this once as well, and I think the shade might be slightly too dark for me. I normally use the Rimmel Brow This Way powder, and I use that in the shade Medium Brown, so I presumed I would be the shade Medium Brown with this. This was, I think, only £2.50. The colour was too dark that I wasn't comfortable to sort of go outside with it, but I might try it around the house a few times, and if I do like the formula and I do like its staying power, then I might just go and get the lighter shade to give that a go, because it's not going to break the bank to try the different shades if I do like the formula of it. But unfortunately I think this shade is too dark. I believe this is classed as a dupe for, it's either the Anastasia brow pencil or the Benefit one, I can't remember which one. So if I can get the shade I like in this and it's not cost me too much, then that is great. I love the brand Makeup Revolution for their dupes. I have tried their chocolate bar dupe and I think it's as good as the original, if not better, which I know is a bold claim. But I didn't like the chocolate bar palette as much as I love my Urban Decay Naked palette, so that might be why I was not disappointed by it. It's a really good palette, I still do enjoy using it, but when I tried the Makeup Revolution, for some reason I seem to like that one a bit more. I am going to do a comparison of the two on my channel shortly. I just need to get a chance to film it. The last product I ordered online was another Makeup Revolution, and it is their Vivid Baked Highlighter. The only other highlighter I've tried is the Barry M one, which comes in the Illuminating Trio, and it's not the best highlighter, to be honest. It's very natural looking, which is good if you want the natural look, but I didn't feel it lasted very long, and after an hour or so you couldn't really tell I'd even used highlighter. So I did want something that gave the bright effect. When I was looking in the mirror, you could see that I had highlighter on. It's got a weird texture on the pan, but there's a lot of product in this, and I think this was only... it was under £5 anyway. I don't know what the difference is between a baked highlighter and a normal highlighter. I think it's just usually the texture on the top, and I've seen a few people on the reviews when I was looking to buy this saying you don't get the best payoff on the top layer. You get below the top layer, you get even better pigment. So if I'm getting this much pigment off the top layer, surely it can only get brighter. I think this might be a staple that I've added to my collection. Next, onto the products that I picked up while I was in store. And the first two are Maybelline products, because they had a buy one get one half price offer. The first one I got is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Seductress. Last year I purchased one of these in the shade Lover, and I absolutely adore the formula. It stays on all day. It stays slightly tacky throughout the day, but I don't mind that at all. The pigmentation on them is brilliant, and they are so comfortable to wear. And I've seen online that they were releasing a selection of nude shades, and I've been dying to try them, but I hadn't yet seen them in the UK. I'd only seen them on American websites. So I actually even went so far as to message Maybelline on Twitter to ask when it was coming to the UK, but didn't get a response. So I was very surprised when I walked into my local Superdrug and they had some. They didn't have all the shades, because I believe the new range has 10 shades. They did only have about 4. I think there's one called Amazonian that was the one I intended to purchase. I think it's a slightly darker shade than Seductress, but this is the one I've got on now. It is quite natural looking, and I did want something slightly darker, but it's a great day-to-day colour to wear that I could wear for work. And I say it has staying power. When I wear my other shade that I have, I will literally put it on in the morning and won't need to top it up at all during the day, even with eating and drinking. And by the time I get home from work, there's still, I would say, at least 75% of the product on my lips. So I cannot rate these highly enough, and I think this was £10. Definitely worth that for the price. The product that I then got in the half price was Razor Eye Concealer. I kept seeing people saying about this being really good for dark circles, and I am now starting to get dark circles under my eyes, I've noticed. And I currently use the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and this does cover them, I think, anyway, really well. But I'm starting to come to the end of it, and I wanted to try a couple of other ones before I repurchase the Lasting Perfection one. So I'm going to try this one under my eyes as well as this one to sort of compare them and see what is the best one going forward, because I didn't want to just not look at anything else out there and just go straight for the one that I know and love, because at least if none of the others work, I have got one I can go back to that I know and love. So thought that was a good catch. Thought I'd give that a go, and even it was half price, I think it was £4.50 half price, it was the best time to try it. And having opened this, the applicator is so soft, so I think you just twist it up and the product comes out the top, but no me, I'll end up twisting it too far and a ton of product will come out. Next on to non-makeup products, and I picked myself up a refill of the Rimmel eye makeup remover. This is probably the third if not fourth bottle of this I've now picked up, because this is what I do use to remove my makeup. I also use this by putting a cotton bud in the top, because it's got a nice size hole at the top that it comes out of. Just put a cotton bud to it, and it's great to just touch up any mistakes that I made, because I was originally going to buy a eye makeup remover pen, but then I thought I'll just try this with a cotton bud and it works just as well, and it saved me about £4. So the next product is an Imperial leather Foamburst, and this one is the jasmine and lotus flower. I've probably tried every single variation that they have, and I quite like, they have a range of Japanese style ones. There's this one, a pink one and a purple one, and they are my favourites. I can't really use any other shower gel than this, because I've been so spoilt by how much it lathers. If I ever go and use a normal shower gel, it just doesn't lather as well. I end up using too much of it to get the lather that I'm used to with this. I've probably been using Foamburst as long as it's been out. It's been a good few years, and I constantly, this is a product that is my holy grail in shower care, and I will always repurchase this, and it lasts a long time as well. I think this was about £3. They can sort of range from £2 to £5 depending on the size you get and if it's a special edition and things like that, but they last a long time. It actually says on the back, every bottle guarantees you 40 showers, and I would stand by that, so it is a really good product. The last product I got is also shower related, and it is the Nivea In Shower Body Moisturiser. This again is a holy grail as part of my shower routine. I basically was rubbish at moisturising. I never moisturised my skin, and I did suffer from dry skin on my legs. I do also suffer from eczema, and I just hated the standing there and letting it dry. I tried all different types of moisturisers, and I just every time gave up and never moisturised. And then I think my friend recommended this to me, or she said she bought it but she didn't like it, so she gave me the bottle she'd half used, and it literally has changed my life. I use this every time I get a shower. Wash your body with your usual shower gel, rinse that off, and then you apply this like a shower gel. You don't even need to really let it soak in. Rub it all over, and then you rinse it off. Simple as that. And your skin does actually feel softer, considering it's not on your skin for very long, because you're not standing there in the shower letting it soak in, then washing it off. You can kind of do it instantaneously, and I think it works wonders. This is in the fragrance Indulgent Cocoa, and one of my other favourite ones is the honey one. I would say the honey one is actually my main favourite because it smells gorgeous, and that does seem to make my skin the softest, but that one is harder to come by. This one, and they've got a blue bottled one which I think is just their dry skin, which smells a bit like, I'd say that smells more like a Dove kind of fragrance, like more neutral and cotton smelling. This one can be a bit overpowering sometimes, but this is my sort of backup fragrance whenever I can't get hold of the honey one, which at the moment I can't seem to, so I will constantly be keeping an eye out for it. But in the meantime, I'm very happy to use the cocoa butter one, because it does really moisturise my skin. If you are a person that can't be bothered moisturising and really should, this is definitely a product I would recommend. So that is it for my mini Superdrug haul. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.